Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your February 2022 general tarot reading. I'm just going to do general messages in this reading. There is a very, very special dance happening between Mars and Venus. It's unique, it's rare, so I'm going to do special love readings for February for that. So this is general messages, all right? So let's get right in, Sagittarius, and see what is happening for you guys in February. Show me, Sagittarius, what's happening for Sag? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, so we have letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. So it looks like you are growing beyond something that's kind of hurt you, caused you pain and heartache in the past. In February, you're finally going to be able to let this go, this heartache, this pain, this sadness of whatever's happened here, and you're going to grow and you're going to expand beyond it. So you're like, you've been growing through it, and now you've reached that point where it's not going to hurt you anymore. So that is excellent to see, Sagittarius. Next is beauty. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. Oh my gosh, and look at you. You're knowing your worth and your value, Sagittarius, and that's why you're able to let this go. This could be, you know, something traumatic that's happened in the past. This could be a toxic friendship, a toxic family member, a toxic romantic partner of present or past. But the combination of these energies, Sagittarius, is where you're finally seeing your worth and your value, and you're letting it go. This could even be letting a job go, okay? It's just there's something in your life where it's been taking from you, draining you, making you question your worth, your value, making you feel invisible, making you feel small, okay? And as you enter February, Venus goes direct, her and Mars meet up. There's this balancing that takes place inside of you where you have the mental, emotional, spiritual strength to do and say what you need to do and say, make changes that need to be made, put people in their place that need to be put in their place, finally release and let go of some trauma of the past. And as this unitement of Venus and Mars, I feel all this wisdom, knowing, understanding, erupting from deep within you. Okay, so what's been hurting you? What's been plaguing you? What have you been unable to let go of, walk away from, end, or speak your truth to? Because all of that's about to change. The tables are going to turn. You're going to have the power now, Sagittarius. You're going to feel strong. You're going to remember who you are. So let's pull some tarot and go deeper into this message. You know, and this could also be rites of passage for some of you, some big change, a graduation, where you're going from one version of self to another version of yourself. All right, so let's see what the tarot brings out. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, fresh energy at the center of your read. Five of Swords, there it is. Whatever it is that you need to personally let go of, or you're finally able to let go of, it's showing us the Five of Swords for all of you. So that is definitely a painful experience that felt quite defeating. Okay? Yeah, look at that. Two of Swords. Not a whole lot of movement, understanding, clarity, but look at this. Temperance, the card that represents you, the balance, the healing, the restoration, the letting go, the growing through. Ooh, you got the High Priestess coming out. Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, and King of Cups. Okay. This Five of Swords is the representation of a toxic workplace, a toxic friendship, a toxic romance, somebody that really hurt you, left you hanging without answers, no clarity. You know, it could be anything, as this is a general read, but what is that for you personally, where it's like you feel so blocked for quite some time of being able to stand up for yourself, say what you've got to say, cut something off, heal from something, okay? That's what's about to shift and change for you in February as Mars and Venus unite. And I kind of see Mars and Venus through the pages, okay? Mars, that inner spark, inspired action, standing up for yourself, taking the action, making a change, moving forward. And then that Venus energy of the love, of seeing self for worth, for true value, okay? It's like there's these blinders that are coming off of your eyes where the pain, the defeat, the lack of clarity, the challenge there has left you feeling quite defeated. Like, my hands are tied. There's nothing I can say or do. You know, I feel so blocked. I can't speak my truth. I can't tell somebody what I really think, what I really feel. Cut them off, put them in their place, stand up to a boss, a bully, okay? It's just like you, for whatever reason, you feel like you have been unable to do that, okay? Even if this is something present or this is, you know, ghosts of the past, traumas of the past that you've been struggling to overcome. It's like you are finally doing that in February, okay? You are, because the Queen of Wands is an energy where we're not all caught up in our emotions and our heart space, okay? It's like we're seeing logically. There's no blinders. There's no rose-colored glasses. You're just seeing a truth of something. And that truth is like setting you free, okay? And it makes you feel restored, renewed, rejuvenated emotionally. So February, it's like energies are finally balanced for Sagittarius. And then, you know, here the Temperance card being what represents you, the two cups I'm seeing as Venus and Mars, okay? Them joining, them doing their dance is very healing to you in so many ways, like your mind, your psyche, your heart, your life, your energy, your understanding. You're making a big change, a big leap, a big transition that you just feel in the past you have not been able to do, okay? It's like we're held back for whatever reason. We're restricted, but no more. And you're gonna just feel it in your soul. You're gonna know, and you're just gonna do what you've got to do. Sagittarius, you are. And I do feel for some of you this is putting somebody in their place, telling them what you really think and what you really feel. I will no longer take your abuse. I will no longer put up with your toxic behavior. This could be a truth you've been holding back that, you know, is like a secret where it's like you want to let it out, and it's not like your secret of you've done something horrible or bad. It's like just like something you know, and you're no longer willing to protect somebody, okay? You know justice must be served in whatever capacity. It's just whatever has held you back from taking action, speaking your mind, or from healing and letting go, it's no longer going to be an issue for you as you move through February. It's not. Your soul has received the lesson, like you're evolving, you're expanding. Balance is restored for Sagittarius. And whoever you need to cut off, you're going to cut them off. Like, you do not care. And before, I don't think you could do that. But now you're just, I'm like grasping on how to express like the way Spirit is making me feel this. It's like you're definitely not willing to be anybody's doormat anymore. No matter what you've invested, it's like if you got to jump ship, you're ready to jump ship. It's like there's nothing holding you back anymore. Okay, we have individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school, and you've just graduated the class, okay? That's why it's time for the healing, the release, the letting go. As I say that, freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. That's what's happening for you, Sagittarius, in February. Okay, you're getting your freedom back, your voice. And look at worth. Okay, we already picked up on that, and it's red too. Love it. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Okay, and you're remembering this and you're feeling this finally. And look at guidance. Yes. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. And that, you know, Sagittarius, it's that inner voice right here through the High Priestess, where you're going to know that it's finally time. And maybe for some of you, this is like you really have to do something radical, or if what you have to say is going to make some major waves. Whatever was holding you back, it's not going to be there anymore. The filter is no longer going to be there. Okay, the forces of nature are not going to stop you. It is time for your release and your expansion. And what that means for each of you is something a little different, right? But man, February is such an empowering month for you. And you're finally free of this. And it doesn't, there's no pain. Yeah, look at, as I'm saying that, this flips over. You're finally free. There's no pain. Justice is served. Sagittarius. Oh, let's pull clarifiers. Oh, what just jumped out? Look at this. Look at this. You as Sagittarius, as this King of Wands, that's you, the representation of you, your energy. You have done the work, you have learned your lessons, and now because you're growing, evolving, expanding, you're coming out of the Five of Cups, out of the pain, the heartache, the sadness. Queen of Cups on Page of Cups. You got like the whole family going on here. And here's another Page of Wands. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you really felt like your hands have been tied here. Got the High Priestess. So yeah, sitting on top of Temperance. You got that twice. Your intuition, your soul is going to shake you. You're going to know when you need to say something, when you need to do something, when you need to act, when you need to take a risk. There's going to be no confusion inside you, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, there you are. Boom, look at that. The Sun. Ten of Pentacles. The Moon. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you legit have the whole Cups family going on. That is ultimate emotional restoration for Sagittarius. A deep healing in the family. A coming together, a big event where you may have felt like you were on the outside. You're finally feeling welcomed in. Sagittarius, this is a big month for you guys. Okay? And I see a lot of people coming through in your reading. And that's another message. It's like, you know who's on Team Sagittarius and who's not. Like, you know it. And you're not going to put up with it anymore. You are not. You got the Sun and the Moon both popping out in your reading, okay? You know who is on Team Sag, who isn't. And you're about to cut some people off and out. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's more than one, okay? And if these are like ghosts of the past that still live inside you from different experiences and traumas that you've gone through, Sagittarius, you're coming out of the Moon, out of the experience, into the Sun, into the healing, the clarity, the knowing, and what got you down and got you sad in the past, no more, even though you have felt so helpless to move beyond it. You felt so defeated by it. No more. Okay? Mars and Venus and their little dance is healing to you, your soul, your heart, all of it, your life. This is the tables are turning, okay? Your hands are no longer going to be tied. You're no longer going to feel restricted, held back, bound, shackled, imprisoned, however you want to look at it. You've done the time, okay? You've learned the lessons. You've grown through it. We saw that with the the why can't I? Eight of Pentacles. There we go. We saw that with the Eight of Pentacles. You've grown through it, and now you're ready to let it go, and you're seeing yourself in a whole new way. And in a job, you know what you bring to the table. You're not going to settle for less anymore. In a friendship, you know what you bring to the table. You're not going to settle for less anymore. In a romantic partnership, you know what you bring to the table. You're not going to settle, okay? These ghosts of the past that haunt you, they're no longer going to have the power. You are big time changing in February, Sagittarius. No longer held back, putting people in their place, cutting people off. Let's pull one final card. This one flipped. Look at that. Conscious living. Those healthy changes you have been meaning to make are imperative for you now. Look at that. They're just naturally happening. You are naturally led to say certain things, do certain things in February. And at moments you might be having out-of-body experience, like, why? Am I really saying this? Am I really doing this? But it's because your soul is really activated. Okay, you've done the work, and you don't need to suffer. You don't need to be sad. What has shackled you, no more. You've done your time, so to speak. Okay, you've learned your lessons, and it's time for manifestation. It's time for a long journey, a chapter to end, and new things to begin, new things to unfold for you. All right. So those are your messages, Sagittarius. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.